Hello lovelies. For those who missed this particular day, there was this strange tension in the air that day. Like something big was supposed to happen, but it never did. People were glued to their phones, refreshing their screens, expecting that perfect moment, a caption from Maurice to Pearl, maybe even a romantic photo. But the day went by quietly. Not a single post from Maurice. Not one public message to Pearl. Fans didn't know what to think. The silence was loud. But before jumping to conclusions, let's talk about the kind of person Maurice really is. He has always been the quiet type, someone who doesn't use social media to prove anything. His love, when it exists, is shown in private ways. Just because he didn't post on Girlfriend's Day doesn't mean he wasn't thinking of her. He's not the kind to follow trends. He waits for the right time. That silence wasn't a mistake, it might have been a choice. Maybe he believed the real moment wasn't meant for the internet. And sometimes, that kind of silence, it says more than any caption ever could. There was a heavy pause online, like everyone was waiting for something sweet, but nothing came. No cute emojis, no photo dump, not even a simple, happy Girlfriend's Day. It shocked many people because they were almost sure Maurice would say something to Pearl. But what if his silence wasn't accidental? Maurice has never been loud when it comes to his private life. He's always preferred to support people from behind the scenes. When he cares, he shows it quietly. So while many were expecting him to post something flashy, Maurice might have chosen peace instead. A calm gesture. A quiet call. A private conversation. These are the ways he speaks. Fans who followed him closely know this is just how he moves. He doesn't pretend. He doesn't perform. He acts from the heart when he feels it's right. So maybe, while others were expecting noise, he chose depth. And honestly, that kind of calm, it can be louder than the biggest shout. Pearl might have received something better than a post, and the rest of us just weren't supposed to see it. People always act surprised when Maurice doesn't post Pearl. Every time there's a big event or trending day, fans begin to expect something romantic from him. And when it doesn't happen, they rush to conclusions. But this is something he has done before. Maurice is known for his timing. He doesn't do things just because others are doing them. That's not who he is. He waits. He thinks. And when he finally posts, it's intentional and meaningful. The moment always lands when no one is expecting it, and that's what makes it powerful. It's not about being first. It's about being real. So while everyone was worried about what didn't happen on Girlfriend's Day, Maurice could still surprise us later, like he's done many times before. His love language might not be public displays, but thoughtful moments. He's not the type to join the crowd. He picks his own moment, in his own way. And when he finally chooses to speak, people always notice. That's the kind of silence that builds anticipation, and Maurice knows exactly how to use it. Girlfriend's Day came and passed, and while people expected noise, what they got instead was calm. But that calm, it might have been more meaningful than any sweet caption or picture. Maybe, just maybe, Maurice and Pearl chose to keep things private that day. That kind of quietness takes strength. It means you're not living for the audience. It shows confidence in your connection. Not every relationship needs to be on display all the time. Sometimes, the most powerful moments are the ones that no one else sees. So while some fans were worried, others started to realize this could be a quiet kind of love, one that doesn't depend on the internet. It's easy to post when everyone else is doing it. It's harder to stay calm and still be strong together. If Maurice and Pearl truly shared that kind of moment, then that silence was golden. Maybe they celebrated in their own way, off camera, away from likes and comments. And if that's the case, then they said more in silence than any caption could have said out loud. That they felt empty online. Fans kept waiting for something, anything, from Maurice to Pearl. But as the hours passed, the quietness became even louder. It wasn't just what he didn't say, but when he didn't say it that made people pause. It made everyone question what that silence really meant. But maybe the silence had meaning. A kind of calm between two people who don't need to shout to feel connected. Sometimes, the strongest message is no message at all. Their choice to stay quiet might have been deliberate. It might have been their own way of protecting something important. Because when everything is loud and noisy online, real feelings can get lost. By choosing calm, they could have been saying, "This is ours, and we're keeping it safe." While others were expecting attention, Maurice and Pearl might have been choosing intention. That day wasn't a mistake. It could have been a powerful moment between just the two of them. And maybe we weren't meant to see it. Because not every kind of love wears a microphone, and not every day needs a post to feel special. This confusion is not new. For years now, fans have been trying to figure out what really exists between Sonia and Maurice. Is it a deep friendship? Was it love once upon a time? Or was it simply nothing at all? The two of them have never said a word about it, and that silence has caused more questions than answers. They've acted in movies together, they've had chemistry, and they've shared moments that fans still remember. But no confirmation has ever come. And that mystery keeps growing. Because the more time passes, the more people expect answers. Yet, Sonia and Maurice just keep quiet. No explanation. No clearing of the air. Nothing. It's like a story that refuses to end, and each silent chapter brings new confusion. Fans are divided. Some think there's something deep going on. Others think it's all over. But until one of them speaks, no one will really know. That silence isn't just silence anymore, it's a question mark. A mystery that has grown bigger than the people involved. And still, they remain silent. There's something about Sonia's silence lately that has fans watching her closely. The way she carries herself, the things she doesn't say, it's all beginning to look like she knows something more than she's letting out. And that silence. It's starting to feel like a shield. Some people believe she's protecting something. Others say she's just trying to stay strong. But either way, her silence speaks. It says she's choosing peace over noise. That maybe there are things happening behind the scenes that the public will never understand. She hasn't tried to explain anything about Maurice or her own feelings, and that makes people curious. Why is she quiet? Is it strength? Is it protection? Or is it simply her way of healing? Whatever it is, she's not giving anything away. And because of that, people are starting to fill in the blanks themselves. Her quietness is no longer ordinary, it has become a kind of mystery. One that fans can't stop watching. One that makes them wonder if there's more going on than they will ever get to see. Something has changed. It's not easy to point at it, but fans can feel it. Maurice no longer shows that same fire he once had for Sonia. There was a time his energy felt full, present, warm, and emotionally connected. But now, that energy feels far away. He doesn't act the same. His eyes don't light up the same way. His words, when he speaks about her, sound colder. It's like something has faded. Fans who followed their journey from the start are the ones noticing it the most. That fight, that drive, that emotion, it doesn't feel alive anymore. It's like watching a candle that used to glow brightly, now struggling to stay lit. And maybe he's moved on. Maybe the connection just slowly died. Or maybe something happened we don't know about. Whatever it is, fans can sense that he's no longer holding on. And that change in energy, it says a lot. Sometimes, people stop fighting for what they once loved. And when that happens, even silence can't hide it anymore. The distance is becoming too clear to ignore. Maurice has a pattern, and fans are slowly catching on. He doesn't like to follow the crowd. He doesn't post when everyone expects him to. Instead, he waits. Then, out of nowhere, he drops something deep and unexpected. It's almost like he enjoys doing the opposite of what people expect. He's not interested in public attention. He doesn't post love stories just to trend. But when he does decide to speak or post, it always has meaning. He's not rushed. He takes his time. And when he finally moves, it makes more impact than if he had joined the crowd. That's why fans remain patient with him. Because they know that silence doesn't mean nothing is coming. It might just mean something better is on the way. And that unpredictability, it keeps everyone on edge. Always watching, always guessing. Morris doesn't move for applause. He moves when it feels real. And that's something not many people do these days. That quiet confidence, that steady calm, that's what makes him so different. And maybe, that's what keeps people curious. So guys, thanks for listening. Have a nice day, and bye.